The flag that wouldn't wave, the lunar flag, stood stiff, not waving as expected. Due to lack of atmosphere, no wind, no waving. Engineers added a horizontal rod to make it appear as if waving. Still sparked conspiracy theories globally. Moon dust, more dangerous than expected. Finest flour, sharp as glass. Stuck to everything: suits, instruments, damaged boots and equipment. Astronauts reported it smelled like spent gunpowder. A global broadcast delay televised to 600 million people. Signal bounced from the moon to Australia to Houston. Slight delay caused odd to sink in some areas. Buzz Aldrin took communion, quietly observed a Christian ritual, not widely publicized to avoid religious controversy, reflected his personal faith. Still debated in modern historical circles, no stars visible in moon photos. Space photography settings focused on bright lunar surface. Stars require different exposure, not proof of faked photos, just technical limits. Common misconception. Even today, lunar modules' surprising lightness, weighed just over 15 tons on Earth, had to be lightweight to escape gravity. Looked fragile, like aluminum foil on stones, worked flawlessly. Heart rates were off the charts. Neil Armstrong's heart rate hit 160 BPM during descent. Proves real human fear, shows intensity of landing process. Not just a calm mission. The moon smells like burnt metal, described after astronauts returned to the module. Moon dust exposure triggered strange scent, similar to fireworks or engine smell. Yet moon has no atmosphere to carry scent. Forgotten bag of science tools left behind intentionally. Contained retroreflectors for Earth lasers. Still work today. Helps measure Earth's moon distance. Strange echoes on the radio feedback and static reporting. Some claimed whispers heard. Likely radio interference. Fueled alien contact theories. International viewership changed television. People in cities like London, Sydney, and Berlin stayed up late. Shared experience united millions. One of first global media moments. Shaped future of space broadcasting. Neil Armstrong refused to sign autographs later due to forgeries and exploitation. Signed fewer over time. Family security became a concern. His name became a collector's target. The moon landing sparked an education boom. Schools in US, Canada, and Australia emphasize STEM, increase in space camps and science fairs. Cities like Boston and Toronto funded planetariums. Cultural pride spread globally. The missing tapes mystery. NASA erased original moon landing tapes, reused them during budget crunch, sparked conspiracy theories worldwide. The strange delay in Armstrong's was 2.6-second delay became 3 seconds, caused confusion in Houston, blamed on signal relay issues. Was it lit? Suspicions. Buzz Aldrin's communion on the moon, quiet religious moment, offer code. NASA didn't want public backlash. Aldrin took wine and bread, symbolic act hidden from media. Unexplained moon glows. Astronauts reported strange lights described as glowing mist occurred near lunar sunrise. Scientists suspect electrostatic dust. The flag that moved, American flag, appeared to wave. No atmosphere equals all wind, explained as inertia from planting, sparked major hoax theories. Sudden signal cut-offs. TV transmission interrupted mid-sentence, labeled technical issues, repeated during key moments. What were they hiding? Armstrong's strange quote, "Good luck, Mr. Gorski." Not in transcript, referenced old neighborhood joke. NASA didn't approve joke. Conclusion. Armstrong denied it years later. The moon smelled like gunpowder. Lunar dust had distinct smell described by astronauts post-walk. NASA baffled by the odor, vanished once in lab. The thermal mystery. Moon surface heats to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. No atmosphere to regulate temp. Space suits held strong, showed tech advancement. The moon's ringing like a bell. Seismic sensors detected reverberations. Lasted nearly an hour. Raised questions about moon's density. Hollow moon theory boosted. They brought back over 800 pounds of rock over multiple missions, not just Apollo 11. Rock still studied today, them gifted to world leaders. Few went missing or stolen. The boot print controversy. Photos show clear sole prints matching soles differ in design. Debunkers say different outer boots worn still causes debates. The secret backup crew named but never launched, trained fully in case of illness, always kept on Earth. Unsung heroes of the mission. The lunar lander's fragility, built with foil and minimal shielding design only for low gravity, would crumple under Earth pressure. Showed how tight the margin was. Private messages left on the moon. Nixon left a plaque. Messages from 73 nations also included names of astronauts still up there today. The quarantine. After landing 21 days of isolation, fear of lunar contamination has, in Houston lab, no moon germs found. Footage was filmed with Earth cameras, modified Westinghouse cameras, custom built to handle lunar light. First ever mobile broadcast from another world. Black and white but iconic cities held global watch parties. New York, London, Berlin tuned in. Sydney used giant public screens, unifying moment for mankind. Over 600 million watched the starless sky debate. No stars visible in moon photos caused moon landing deniers. Rage explained by exposure settings. Stars were too dim to capture. Neil almost didn't make it. Manual override during descent. Computer error nearly ruined landing. Armstrong had 15 seconds of fuel left. Calm saved the mission. Space suits were handmade, sewn by Playtex. Yes to Bra Company. 21 layers for insulation and protection took months. Pursuit vital for astronaut survival. Astronauts left trash behind. Over 100 items left to reduce weight. Tools, boots, cameras. Moon is now a bit of a junkyard. Part of space travel history. Moonquakes were detected. Sensors picked up internal movements. Some lasted 10 minutes. Surprised scientists. Impact future moon bases. The gold visor purpose to protect from harsh UV rays. Iconic reflective look also helped manage temperature. Moon dust damaged gear. Extremely fine and clingy. Wore down joints and seals. Still a challenge for space missions. Inspired better suit designs. Australia saved the footage. Parkes radio telescope caught clear signal. NASA's fee was weaker. Aussie engineer saved the day. A camera was left behind. Intentional for weight balance. Now vintage space tech could still be functional today. Usha congratulated the US. Cold War rivals showed rare respect. Telegram from Soviet premier. Huge moment in diplomacy. Space united where politics divided. Astronauts heard strange music. Radio interference or unknown source described as eerie. Whistling still debated by NASA staff. The moon's gravity trick just 1/6 of Earth's gravity. Allowed long jumps and slow motion helped conserve energy. Made falls safer at awkward cities. Renamed streets. Moon landing way. Houston, Berlin, and even Tokyo honored achievement. Cultural pride shared worldwide still marked today. Watch brands use the moment. Omega Speedmaster official mission watch ads ran in USA, UK, Germany. Watch still sold today. Became collector's item. Armstrong refused fame. Later lived a quiet life in Ohio. Rarely gave interviews. Turned down endorsements. Believed it wasn't about him. Apollo 11's computer was weaker and a phone only 64 kilobytes memory. Less power than a calculator. All manual backups shows human ingenuity. They left a laser reflector still used today by scientists. Helps measure Earth-Moon distance. Pinpoint accuracy. Legacy of Apollo missions. Their heart rates were tracked. Armstrong spiked to 150 during landing. Key health data collected, used for future astronaut training. Stress was real. Media from Nordic countries covered it. Live Sweden and Norway aired it fully. Public watched overnight. Local scientists gave commentary. Space became a global obsession. People feared they'd sink into the dust before landing. Nobody knew how deep dust was. Some worried lander might disappear. Science proved the surface was solid. Lunar module had no bathroom. Waste bags used limited hygiene options. Designed for short duration. Reinforced the mission's risk. Moon landing inspired global art. Murals, songs, poetry. Berlin's wall featured Armstrong art. Ghanaian drum celebrated it. They took no soul from craters. Time and danger limited exploration. Samples or mostly surface level. Crater analysis came in later. Missions data still incomplete. The helmet visor reflections one astronaut often reflected in another's visor led to hoax claims. Normal due to curved shape. Photos still iconic. Armstrong's first step was unscripted. One small step wasn't rehearsed. Armstrong came up with it himself. Slight radio glitch cut the A from quote immortalize. Anyway, Americans in Berlin held moon parties. Cold War tensions paused for a night. US Embassy aired landing publicly. Allies celebrated together. Japan launched lunar coverage specials and HK Air Darbyar updates. Japanese space engineers admired feat, boosted their own programs. Later cultural inspiration took root. Thanks. Don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more.